Hey guys, what's good and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Money Talks, here to discuss all things love, spirituality, relationships, whether that be with someone or with yourself. If you're going to think about it, I'm probably going to talk on it. If you don't know me, please do not hesitate to get to know me by clicking that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos. You're licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away, baby, baby, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But my heart is saying no. Hey, so hey. I'm sorry, I'm like all the way in Christmas spirit. As you can see, my tree has been up in the back. That has been up since like end of November. I waited a little bit late because people was telling me that I'm extra, but anyway, I'm all the way in Christmas spirit, feeling joyous, joy to the world. Opportunities. Why did I want to speak about opportunities? Because I'm in a position right now where I am seeking the right one. Like many of us, we're in a position where we've either been made redundant, as you know if you've been watching my videos. COVID has come and taken a lot of things from people this year, including lives, including lifestyle, including your just day-to-day job. There's been a lot that's been swept up from underneath us, and many of us are starting over. Now, I'm not opposed to the idea of starting over because sometimes these things need to happen so you can branch out and do something that you've been holding off, or maybe you've been too scared to just quit and start. You're now in the stomping ground to go ahead and do these things. But what happens when the opportunities that are coming aren't necessarily the right ones? I have been in a position where I've been looking for work from about October. I've been respecting the time that I've had to rest because Lord knows I've been working very hard this year. Regardless of the pandemic, I kept going like many of us did. When I got made redundant, it was like a matter of, you know what, I need a pause. I need to pump the brakes. I just need a second to recuperate within myself what it is that I want. Like, what type of work do I want to be doing? I'm not someone that believes that you just have to have one hustle. If that's you, brilliant. But if that's not you, also brilliant. Like, many of us out here are really trying to set some exceptional lives for ourselves. And I'm a believer in the 7 hustle scheme of things to get the things that you want. Sometimes you might have 5 hustles that make you incomes that are good enough. However you choose to do it, it's about knowing what are the right things for you to do. In the process where I've actually been job hunting, not to toot my own horn, but the people like me, the people love me. All jokes aside. The recruiters, I keep calling them the people, but recruiters are hitting me up like left, right and center. I have interviewed a lot. I have been fortunate enough to turn down a job, and I have also been looked at like, you're crazy. I withdrew from an interview, and again someone looked at me like, you're crazy. I say someone, it was my sister. The reason I did that is because when I actually got through to the interview, having the conversation, the people was amazing, but there was something in my spirit that just didn't light up and tell me this thing could potentially be for you. We so often underestimate just how much that ignite inside of us is really a reaction to our higher selves knowing what is really for us and what's not. I never had that feeling from the beginning. I never had that feeling. I said, let me give it a chance, let me give it opportunity, and let me see if this feeling can change. And it didn't. It got to the stage where it was like, okay, like, you're through to the second round, they really like you, we need you to do this task. And I got the task and I was just like, damn, like, this really isn't for me. Like, I'm looking at all these things that these people want me to do, and it's not that I'm not capable, but they clearly didn't read who I am, what I'm looking for, what my skills are, because this completely contradicts everything that I'm after. Now, the salary offer would have been great. The people, I'm sure, would have been lovely to work with. They had amazing offices, very flexible, so I could still do my things on the side. But it just didn't feel right. No matter all the things that was waved in front of me, it just did not feel right. And many people are probably going to watch this and think, girl, you need to get the money. And 100% right. Sometimes there are jobs that come your way just so you can hustle and get by and get the money. But you have to know which are the right ones. If something is just for money's sake and it is going to need your blood, sweat and tears, that is not the job that you apply for. just for money. Something that you could do with your eyes closed is a job that you apply for just for money. Something that you plan to progress in is where the blood, sweat and tears come in. And I'm happy to give blood, sweat and tears, but it has to be the right scenario for me to drop my tears on. Do you know what I'm saying? So moving forward, I just had to kind of sit with myself, and I felt so happy when I said, no, I don't want to take that. I don't want to continue with this process. And someone might be thinking, you know, there's people out there looking for jobs and you're getting interviews and just turning them down. I'm turning them down so the people out there looking for jobs who that job is right for can be rightfully placed in that position. There's no point of me taking a job to be there for the probation period and decide, no, I'm going to leave, because someone else who would have been amazing and passionate about that role, I've moved out of the way so they can step in. Someone else might have moved out of my way so I can step in. And that is how it works. Sometimes just because we're in need of something, that doesn't mean that everything that comes along is the right thing that we're in need of. Pastor Sarah Jakes Roberts, she did a sermon on this, and I'm not going to lie, she hit the nail on the head. You have to be thirsty enough to know when the thing that you're wanting is the right thing for you, when that is your time to step into your purpose, whether it be a basic job, whether it is careers, whether it is a relationship. There is something within yourself that communicates with you in a special kind of way. You know what that is for you, but you have to be able to reciprocate that and say, let me pay a bit more attention to that. Let me understand if this thing is really my thing, if this is really for me. The reason why I decided to share this video today is simply because, again, so many of us are in a position where we're really trying to figure ourselves out. We're on this grind, we're trying to gain financial freedom, we're looking at all the skills that we have, we're like, we might even just be standardly living and working a job that we love, and things have changed for us, circumstances are changing, life is changing before us. When you're going for the things that you really, really want to go for, don't hold back. Go for any opportunity that screams at you. Go for anything that resonates with you, but also understand where the thing that you want is decorated like something that might be for you, but deep down rooted, you know it's not gonna be for you. Some people struggle to identify their signs. I always advise my friends, like, if you feel like you're not getting a sign, that means you're not taking the time out to be still. I have said this multiple times, and I know some of you who watch my videos weekly might be thinking, girl, you're repeating yourself, but some things need repeating, because if you're still watching the videos and I'm saying this and you're still feeling like, yeah, I'm not getting my signs, I don't know how to follow my instincts, that means you're not taking the time out to be still. Be still, listen to yourself, know when your body reacts to something that's right for you versus when your body reacts to something that's not. And use that as a guidance to understand when an opportunity is right for you and when an opportunity is good enough to pass you by. Not every opportunity is a good one. I'm going to leave it there for today. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this message. Please feel free to leave any feedback. If you want to DM me directly, I'm on Instagram at Moniie Talks. As I said, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe so we can grow together.